Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Village of Bartlett Board meeting for August 18th, 2026. I ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman.
Here.
Daney.
Here.
Danzy.
Here.
Hopkins.
Here.
Laporte.
Here.
Swansky.
Here.
President Gunstein.
Here.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Got a packed house tonight.
It's all the proclamations.
I will now turn this over to Chief Conway for the swearing in of a new officer to the Village of Bartlett, Austin Maiorino.
Right.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for being here tonight. Gatherings like this are important because they remind us that public service has never been about one person or one department. It is about people coming together with a shared purpose to serve something larger than themselves. When someone raises their right hand to become a police officer, they are joining much more than the Bartlett Police Department. They become part of an entire village team. Every day, our elected officials establish the vision for our community, while our village administrator and staff work tirelessly to bring the vision to life and ensure our residents receive the services they expect and deserve. It is that collective effort across the entire organization that makes Bartlett a community we can all be proud to serve and call home. The police department is simply one piece of that larger team. While we often wear a uniform that people see during difficult moments, our ability to serve this community depends on the collaboration, trust, and support of everyone around us. None of us will succeed alone. I'd like to recognize Mayor Gunstein, the village board, Village Administrator Paula Schumacher, village staff, and our entire community partners for their continued support. Thank you for believing in our department and for working alongside us every day. To our families and friends, your role is equally as important. Behind every successful public servant is a support system that has encouraged them, challenged them, and stood beside them. This profession will ask a lot of Austin, but it will also ask much of those who love him. Tonight is a celebration of your commitment as well. This ceremony is not simply about taking an oath. It is about accepting the responsibility that cannot be taken lightly. The decision to become a police officer is a decision to serve others before yourself, to lead with integrity, and to earn the trust of the community every single day. In Bartlett, we believe that trust is built through consistency, professionalism, compassion, and teamwork. Every conversation matters. Every decision reflects not only the individual officer, but on this entire organization and the village we proudly serve together. Austin is a graduate of Huntley High School, class 2022. He earned his associate's degree from McHenry College in 2024. He will be attending the Suburban Law Enforcement Academy as a member of Basic Academy Class 2603, where he will begin his first chapter of his career in public service. Joining Austin tonight is his family, his mother Melissa, his father Josh, his older sister Tiffany, and his younger sister Gianna. Thank you all for being here tonight and supporting Austin throughout this journey. Your encouragement, your sacrifices, and belief in him have helped prepare him for this moment, and this accomplishment belongs to your family as much as it does to Austin. As Austin prepares to take his oath, I would encourage him to remember that while the badge represents the authority to serve, it is the people standing beside him, his fellow officers, our village team, our community partners, and his family, who will help him succeed throughout his career. Again, no one serves this profession alone, Austin. We all have the responsibility to support one another, to uphold the values of this organization, and to work together in service to the residents of Bartlett. Austin, we are proud of you. We welcome you to this team, and we look forward to watching you grow into the officer and the leader you are capable of becoming. I will now present Austin with the oath of office. I state your name.
I, Austin Maiorino,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of police officer
the duties of the office of police officer
for the Bartlett Police Department
for the Bartlett Police Department
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
I'm going to ask that Austin's mother, Melissa, come up and present Austin with the pin. I'd like to present you all. Congratulations, Austin.
I'll give it a second to let some of the officers out of here. In the meantime, that'll take us to our town hall portion of the meeting. If anybody would like to speak, please fill out a witness slip. Your name will be called. You can step up to the podium. Please try to keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. With that said, I know some of you are here for items on our consent, or our committee of the whole, so we will have a town hall for that as well, which will include some of the additional items that are not on the board packet. So, with that said, would anybody like to address the board or waiting for the committee? Anybody online? All right. It'll close the town hall portion of the meeting, take us to our consent agenda. All items listed with asterisk are considered routine and will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion for these items unless a board member so requests. in which the event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered at an appropriate point in the agenda. With that said, would anybody like to add or remove anything from the consent agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, I'd like to add agenda item F1. That's a resolution waiving advertising for bids, approving approval for the storm debris hauling agreement with Homer Tree Service.
Any concerns or regarding that? Just to clarify, this is the gigantic pile of debris that's sitting at Rizika's parking lot. And upon approval of this, it'll be removed within a week. All right. All right. Anybody else like to add?
We did find out just this afternoon, all the other storms that have hit the Chicagoland area, they got called to some other towns, so they're probably out 2 weeks.
Okay.
They're going to be able to get it, but yes, we know it's a high priority to get rid of that pile.
But we're still moving forward on it. Okay.
No concerns about adding that to the consent agenda. Would anybody else like to add or remove anything from the consent agenda?
Yes, Mr. President, I'd like to add F1. F1 is the Meridian 78 alcohol.
D1?
I'm sorry, D1
One, yeah.
for Meridian 78, which we'll talk about in new business.
Anybody have any questions or concerns over adding D1 Meridian 78 liquor license?
No.
All right. Anybody else? All right. That said, I'd like a motion to amend the consent agenda.
Second.
Moved by trustee Swansky, second by trustee Daney. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey? Yes. Hopkins? Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky.
That motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve the amended consent?
Second.
Trustee Swansky, second by trustee Laporte. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey? Yes. Hopkins? Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky.
That motion carries. Thank you. That'll take us to our treasurer's report. Mr. Treasurer, everybody's here to hear from you tonight.
I know, the word must be spreading. What's so funny? Treasurer's report included in the board packet is for the month of June 2026. Sales tax collected in June was for the month of March and totaled $634,083, which was down $17,868 or 2.7% from the prior year. Motor fuel tax allotments received in June totaled $149,241, which was down $3,718 or 2.4% from the prior year. And income tax received in June totaled $446,870, which was almost exactly the same as last year. It was up $778. And that is all I have for the treasurer's report, unless there's any questions.
Anybody have any questions for our treasurer? All right. Thank you, Mr. Treasurer. That'll take us to our president's report, and I'm going to turn it over to Sergeant Johnson for our National Night Out Citizens and Business Awards presentation.
Good evening. Every year, the Bartlett Police Department honors citizens, businesses, and organizations that go above and beyond helping our community. Over the past year, we have had several very deserving National Night Out Award nominations. Those nominations were narrowed down, and we are proud to announce the following award winners. We first have Owen Etzminger. Owen was nominated by Commander Alagna for his demonstrated courage, awareness, and maturity beyond his years. On October 24th, 2025, Owen, a young citizen, noticed flames coming from a neighboring home. He immediately alerted his parents, who then notified 911. His quick thinking and decisive actions helped ensure emergency responders arrived before the fire could cause even greater devastation. His selflessness and alertiveness serve as a powerful reminder that heroes come in all ages. We are proud to recognize him for his extraordinary assistance in helping keep Bartlett safe. Congratulations and thank you, Owen. The Community Spirit Award is proudly presented to the Hawk Hollow Middle School in recognition of its outstanding commitment to fostering a welcoming, engaged, and compassionate school community. Hawk Hollow Middle School was nominated by School Resource Officer Bianco. In its very first year, the administration and staff worked tirelessly to create meaningful opportunities for students to connect, participate, and succeed. Their dedication extends beyond the classroom through school activities, community involvement, and service projects, including a holiday food drive benefiting local families. Hawk Hollow's commitment to building character, encouraging service, and creating a true sense of belonging makes them a deserving recipient of this year's Community Spirit Award. Congratulations to the administration, the staff, and the students of Hawk Hollow Middle School. Our next award is the Business Star Award. The Business Star Award is presented to the Victory Center of Bartlett in recognition of its outstanding commitment to the community engagement and service. Victory Center goes beyond providing exceptional care by creating meaningful opportunities that keep residents active, connected, and engaged with the village. Through partnerships with the police department, they have hosted programs such as Create a Cop and Coffee with a Cop, fostering relationships, promoting safety, education, and strengthening community connections. They have also partnered with Bartlett History Museum to provide residents with an engaging opportunity to learn about Bartlett's history. Their annual First Responder Appreciation Soup event, dedication to honor veterans and continued support of local organizations exemplify their commitment to making Bartlett a stronger, more connected community. It is an honor to recognize the Victory Center of Bartlett with the Business Star Award. Every year, these awards remind us what a difference one individual or organization can make in the lives of many. We want to thank Hawk Hollow Middle School, Owen Etzminger, and the Victory Center of Bartlett for going above and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Johnson. This is what makes our community so great. And also, thank you to everybody who came out for our National Night Out events as well. So that was a success. So that'll take me to a couple proclamations. Village of Bartlett Proclamation recognizing 22nd anniversary of BAPS Mandir in Bartlett. Whereas August 8th, 2026 marks the 22nd anniversary of the BAPS Mandir in the Village of Bartlett, representing 22 years of continuous service, cultural enhancement, and community presence since its opened in 2004. And whereas over 2 decades, the BAPS family has stood as a peaceful architectural and cultural landmark in our village, welcoming local community members and visitors from across the region to experience its stunning art, tradition, architecture, and atmosphere of tranquility. And whereas BAPS has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the Bartlett community through vital local initiatives, organizing health fairs, hosting blood drives, providing food pantry donations, and leading environmental cleanup efforts. And whereas BAPS Mandir serves as a positive anchor for our youth and family development, offering educational, cultural, and character-building programs that instill civic responsibility, leadership, and strong civic values in our local and into our local youth. And whereas the BAPS community continually enriches Bartlett's cultural landscape by fostering intellectual dialogue, promoting inclusivity, and building a profound sense of unity and harmony among neighbors of diverse backgrounds. Now, therefore, I, Daniel H. Gunstein, President of the Village of Bartlett, do hereby recognize and celebrate the 22nd anniversary of the BAPS Mandir, extending our deepest gratitude for their enduring contribution, volunteerism, and commitment to the well-being of our community. So thank you very much. Right. This is a fun one. Village of Bartlett Proclamation, a proclamation honoring the Elgin High School class of 1976 and its upcoming reunion. Whereas members of the Elgin High School class of 1976 grew up in one of the most transformative eras in American history, shaped by culture, shifts, scientific backgrounds, and social movements of the 1960s and early 1970s. And whereas the members of the Elgin High School class of 76 were born in the late 50s at a time when the United States population was approximately 174 million, and now gather in a nation of more than 335 million. Wow. Reflecting the extraordinary demographic, cultural, and technical changes witnessed throughout their lifetime. And whereas for generations, Elgin High School has served as the high school for most Bartlett students, including me, 30 years later, I just want to point out. Creating a lasting connection between the two communities that continued until the opening of Bartlett High School in 1997. And whereas over the past 5 decades, members of the class of 76 have built lives filled with accomplishment, raising families, serving communities, building careers, creating businesses, serving in the military, contributions to the arts, sciences, trades, and professions, and demonstrating the values instilled at Elgin High School. And whereas the class of 1976 also acknowledges with heartfelt reflection the loved ones, family members, and classmates who are no longer with us. Those memories remain woven into the fabric of our shared history, of whose presence is deeply missed during this reunion season. And whereas reunions provide an opportunity not only to celebrate achievements, but also honor friendships, rekindle connections, and recognize the journey that has brought each member to this moment in their life at this point in time. Now, therefore, I, Dan Gunstein, President of the Village of Bartlett, proudly commemorates their reunion, celebrate their legacy, honor those who have passed, and look forward to, with gratitude, unity, and hope for years ahead. So thank you. I'm a graduate of Elgin High School, and we have a graduate of the 1976 class, former Chief Dan Palmer. He'd like to say a couple things, but I'm going to give this to you first.
Board,
Mayor, on behalf of more than 700 well-behaved classmates from the class of 1976, we extend our sincere thanks. We're all approaching or at age 50-18 now, and many of us are retired and have a lot of free time on our hands, so that's dangerous. We have time to plan. We got a lot of activities planned. We're gonna have over 180 in attendance. We have private parties on Thursday. I'm meeting with 9 friends at a steakhouse in South Barrington for the evening. On Friday, we have a golf outing. We have an icebreaker in the evening. Saturday morning, I have a charity fundraiser at 9 in the morning for the U46 Foundation. We're challenging Larkin High Class of 76 to see if they can match us. 10 o'clock, we have a high school tour, and 11:30, and this was probably a standalone resolution someday, there's a bunch of members of the LaSalle 2 expedition. If you don't know what that is, there's a Wikipedia page on it. They followed LaSalle's steps with clothing, how they ate in canoes, and did it over the summer of 1976. And they're being recognized by the city of Elgin and the Elgin Historical Museum at 11:30 a.m. on Saturday. If you're free, feel free to attend it. And then, of course, the big event in the evening. And thank you for the resolution. I will pass it along to the class.
We have one more proclamation, and I've asked Trustee Laporte if he'd like to read it.
I got the glasses to prove it. Village of Bartlett Proclamation. A proclamation celebrating 30 years of service to our community by Museum Director Pam Rohleder. Whereas our village is fortunate to have individuals whose dedication and passion help keep our community's story alive. And whereas for 30 years, Bartlett History Museum's Director Pam has been a steady and enthusiastic steward of Bartlett's past, making sure our stories, artifacts, and traditions are preserved and shared. And whereas, through thoughtful oversight of the Bartlett History Museums, she has helped shape the way we understand and celebrate our community's heritage, keeping the museum engaging, educational, and welcoming for all. And whereas Pam also led the growth of our digital archive, opening Bartlett's history to residents, students, and researchers with easy access to photos, documents, and records that might otherwise have been forgotten. And whereas Museum Director, she played a key role in creating the Bartlett Depot Museum, transforming a historic train depot into a lively and meaningful place that highlights our railroad's roots and invites visitors to explore a unique part of our local history. And whereas, through this work, Pam has sparked curiosity, deepened appreciation for our past, and strengthened the sense of community that makes Bartlett special. And now, therefore, I, Joe Laporte, Village Trustee, on behalf of Daniel H. Gunstein, President of the Village of Bartlett, proudly recognize and congratulate Pam Rohleder on this remarkable milestone.
All right. We only have about 6 more proclamations and 10 more pictures to take.
You want to do a few more?
Yeah, please, yeah, sure. All right, thank you. And congratulations to everybody from tonight. That'll take us to questions for staff. Anybody has any questions for staff tonight?
No, we're covered.
We got the fishing derby this upcoming Saturday, and then we got the back-to-school ice cream social event, 26, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, next Wednesday. Yes.
You know, I have one thing I want to bring up. I think Peggy registered for it today, but Pam, I need your help. September something, we're having the history of golf here at Village Hall.
In the museum area?
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but
100 years of Bartlett Hills.
yeah, and a history of golf when it started here in the Chicagoland area.
It's the history of Chicagoland golf,
Right.
September 26th, I believe, and it will be here at Village Hall, and the exhibit about the 100th anniversary of Bartlett Hills
Bartlett
is
Hills.
being installed in the museum. There is a little bit of help from Public Works that needed to move some things around, so it's not entirely complete tonight, but it will be by the time that we have the event.
Thank you.
Picture Ray in his knickers, his golf knickers,
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah, excellent.
All right, anybody have anything else for staff? All right, that'll take us to our standing committee reports. Item D1 was covered under consent. Item F1 was covered under consent. That'll take us to E1, Police and Health, Committee Chairman Swansky.
For the replacement of the department's unmanned aircraft, the request followed the total loss of the department drone during response operations associated with the June 11th, 2026 EF1 tornado. Due to current federal restrictions affecting foreign manufactured drones, staff recommends transitioning to a U.S. manufactured platform. The agreement provides for Brink's safeguarding program, a 3-year package that includes the software responder drone, live ops software, operator training, comprehensive repair and replacement coverage, software updates, and future hardware updates. Total cost $74,997 over 3 years, and will be funded through the Police Department's Equitable Sharing Fund, requiring no general fund expenditure. The village also received $13,250.99 in IRMA insurance proceeds for the loss of the previous drone. Therefore, I move to approve Resolution 2687R, a resolution approving the master services and purchasing agreement with Brink Drones.
I'll second that.
Thank you. I think the only reason I didn't put this on consent is I didn't know if anyone had any concerns with waiving bids. So could you maybe explain to us why we're waiving bids on this?
Yeah, Kurt, I think that was something as far as,
Anytime we're going to purchase anything over $25,000, we technically have to waive bids. I think for something like this, it's not really adapted to a competitive bidding process because there's only, limited purveyors of these types of drones.
Okay, thank you.
Chief, can you explain the difference between money for everybody here from the general fund versus equitable sharing? I think we need a refresher on that.
So equitable sharing funds are used from drug seizures. We do have a officer and a DEA task force. Oftentimes, a lot of those cases do involve significant amount of currency seizures, which we then perform a DAG, and we are allotted a certain percentage of that DAG, which is what we have into that account. Checking in with Matt this past morning, I think we have 1.2 million in that account currently.
Okay. And that's
we
all.
can use that specifically towards, and it has to be by state statute of what we can use those items specifically for.
So when you indicate equitable sharing, it's not coming out of the general fund?
Right.
From
It is
tax-
not funded by
from
taxpayer
taxes
money.
or
Yeah, correct.
things of that
It's
ilk.
not paid by taxpayer money.
All right. I just want to clarify that. Where's our task force at?
So it is based out of Chicago, and it serves statewide.
All right. Thank you for clarifying that.
Welcome, sir.
Does anybody have any questions?
What happened to the previous drone?
So during the F1, what, you want to explain this one? No, so during the F1 tornado, unfortunately, we had, Hanover Township had their drone up. It was under regular conditions where we were allowable to have a drone in the sky. We put it up, it caught a pocket of air, and turning it over and crashing immediately to the sky. So it was an unfortunate accident. It is, Dylan was the operator at that time, and he is our most experienced drone operator. So it was just an unfortunate incident during another unfortunate incident. You're welcome.
Add it to the list of unfortunate things that have happened in the weather here in Bartlett this year. All right, if anybody has any further questions, otherwise,
Can you write up an insurance policy for those guys on the drones?
For extenuating circumstances?
That's right. No
Well, the
question.
important part of this one is it does offer, so it does give us, for the life of this contract, unlimited amounts of batteries. It does give us unlimited amounts of refurbishments and replacements. And then at the end of the 3-year contract, we do get a second drone.
all right, we have a motion and a second. Can I,
And it has a parachute.
oh. Safe bet. Ask clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey? Yes. Hopkins? Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. Thank you, Chief, for clarifying that. That'll take us to new business. I have one item, issuing a Class A liquor license to Meridian 78, which was put on consent under D1. Does anybody have any concerns over me issuing that liquor license? No. All right, I will.
Food there is excellent, by the way.
All right. Anybody have any new business for staff or to talk amongst ourselves? No?
All good.
A motion to adjourn.
Moved.
Second by trustee Swansky, second by trustee Daney. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Gansey? Yes. Hopkins? Laporte?
Yes.
Swansky?
Yes.
We are adjourned.